Hi, I'm Aniphils, your resident Aniphile here to give you your fix of anime philosophy. Today's fill file will feature My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 19, a powerful episode that dives deep into family dynamics, pain, and healing. We'll explore how Dabi and Shoto Todoroki reflect two sides of dealing with trauma and familial pressure. Let's get started. I just finished watching My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 19, and I have to say, it was heartbreaking. Many events took place, but the one that stood out to me the most was the story of Dabi and the Todoroki family. Dabi is the eldest son of Endeavor, and all he ever wanted was to be seen by his father. His starvation for recognition, or lack thereof, drove him to the point of literally burning his own body. Now, as he faces his father with flames more intense than his own, all Endeavor can do is witness the damage his neglect caused his son. Determined to bear the weight of his mistakes, Endeavor attempts to launch Dabi into the air using his signature move, Prominence Burn. But just then, Ray Todoroki appears to cool Dabi down. At that very moment, Dabi was hot enough to burn everything within a 5-kilometer radius. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this breakdown of My Hero Academia, don't forget to like the video and hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Todoroki family dynamics in the comments. The scene becomes even more intense when Natsuo and Fuyumi Todoroki show up to assist their mother in cooling down their older brother. However, the picture is still incomplete because one sibling is missing, Shoto. In many ways, Shoto and Toya, aka Dabi, are very similar. Besides the obvious fact that they're brothers and both prodigies, they highlight an important lesson: what happens when family wounds go unhealed. In Dabi, we see the tragic downfall of someone who was so consumed by his father's approval and expectations that it destroyed him, leaving nothing behind but a shell of his former self. Then we have Shoto, who suffered greatly due to his father's treatment of the Todoroki family, leading to his mother burning his face in a moment of distress. In Season 2, we see Shoto refusing to use his fire side due to the PTSD he experienced from both his mother's action and his father's harsh training, which isolated him from his siblings. Despite all of this, Shoto, with the help of Azuku and his other friends, learns to reconcile with his past and embrace both his fire and ice. More importantly, Shoto represents what healing looks like. Out of all his siblings, he processed his emotions in a way that allowed him not to harbor complete hatred for his father, even if they aren't on the best terms. He even forgave his mother, going so far as to write her a heartfelt letter and visit her when her mental health improved after years of abuse and controlling behavior from their father. If you're still with me, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more philosophical takes on anime like this one. What are your thoughts on how Shoto and Dabi handle their trauma differently? Let's talk about it in the comments. All in all, as I watched this episode, two things stuck in my mind. Crashing out and healing are often just one or two decisions away from each other. Anyone can choose to be like Dabi, giving in to the temptation to let resentment and contempt grow into an uncontrollable fire that burns everything, or they can be like Shoto and accept both their past and present, working toward a future where they are healed, not broken by their trauma.